We Are So Not Straight would like to acknowledge that the recording of this podcast takes place on the unceded traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. Welcome to We Are So Not Straight,
the podcast where two drag sisters talk about everything curvy, swervy, and crooked.
We are your hosts, Makayla
and DJ, and we are
so happy you're tuning in. Okay, that was exactly right on my side. I have no idea what it sounded like on your side. Your side always seems to be right. Did it?
Bad.
Well, we'll find out if my side or your side is right on this one. You know, it's fine.
Speaking of sides, I mean, that would be a great segue into what we're actually doing today, but we have to catch up first. Miss Thing went to a Renee rap concert without me. No,
I
I'm
did.
Kidding. No,
I'm
literally...
You don't live out here.
Is she coming to New York? I don't know.
I don't know. You'll have to look and see.
I don't know if I want to go see her, though. Anyway. No. Okay.
The absolute hatred.
It's not hatred. It's just... It's not my first choice for concerts.
Well, then you are missing out because it was one of the most incredible concerts. She puts on such a good show. She had two openers. They were fantastic. There was Toa Bird, who's like this TikTok, made like famous on TikTok and incredible artist, like obsessed. And then also Alexander 23, who also happened to be one of the producers that Renee worked with on Snow Angel, her album. So that was really cool getting to hear like his music. And he even said that it was really cool getting to like be on tour with someone that you've worked with. So that was awesome. But no, it was hands down probably one of my top concerts that I've been to. I mean, I cried. So yeah.
Bald. Anyway, in other news, my PC is fixed, so we have this camera
as
angle.
You can tell, DJ is not pixelated. But DJ, what are those on your ears?
My AirPods will not work, so we had to bust out the good old gaming headset to record. So yeah, catch me announcing your local football game. I'm open for business. I have a very good voice if you need it. So yeah, we're ready to go. We look like this is great.
You look
this
great.
Is fun. No, but yeah. So we said battle earlier, and we actually got this idea from a little old Canadian drag queen podcast called Cut the Crease. Go listen to it. It is very good.
Go listen to Cut the Crease. With and it's hosted by Xanax and Jerrilynn Spears, and they do this thing. I think it's called Mortal Kombat. I think that's what they call it.
Oh, I thought they were like doing the Mortal Kombat characters.
It might be more. I don't know. The episode is called Mortal Kombat. The episodes are called Mortal Kombat. So we're just gonna say it's Mortal Kombat. Yeah. We'll just go with it. Anyways, but what they do is they take Mortal Kombat characters and then they give them like really weird weapons, and then they talk about why each one would win versus the other. And I just loved the idea of like a versus kind of like challenge where DJ and I get to like argue with each other about why one person is better than the other. So so I was like, I love this idea. Let's pay tribute and homage to the lovely Xanax and Jerrilynn, and let's give it a try, except for we're going to put a little twist on it. DJ, you want to tell them about the twist?
So, Makayla wouldn't be here if we didn't have some form of Broadway. So we are doing Broadway characters, and next week we will be doing the Big Boule versus the Little Boule. Stay tuned. No, I'm kidding. No, but we are doing Broadway characters. But so I made the list, and I tried to throw in some random characters, some fun ones. We know them, so we can kind of like have a discourse about it, but
we wanted to make sure that I knew the characters that DJ had picked, because if I didn't know the characters that DJ had picked, then we would have just been going, I don't know.
Yeah, we're doing it randomly, so we both have the wheel, so I'll spin one for my character, and Makayla will spin one for hers, and then we have to rar.
Rar.
So
What is
bad.
that? Rar.
I don't know.
What?
Rar.
We're gonna fight to the death. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna fight with our words. And so basically what's gonna happen is DJ and I are each going to spin the wheel and get a character. Then we have to give our argument on why that character would win the battle between the two of them, based off of a couple of things. Well, I guess 3 things: singing, dancing, and like personality or like storyline of character. Once we have come to an agreement on which character would win, then DJ is going to write down that character, and then we're just going to keep going until one person wins.
One person stands.
Yeah, why would we not?
Okay, so I don't know.
Come on. Can we talk about the fact that I sent DJ an episode of Cut the Crease?
I listened to 20
because I was
minutes
like,
of
DJ,
it.
this is what I want to do. And he listened to not the whole thing, so therefore he does not know how this works. But yes, we are doing a standoff. We are doing basically one person will win, and then we'll just go down and keep going until we get to one person being left.
Okay, ready? 3, 2,
let's do it.
1. Okay, I got Karen Smith. Oh God.
I got Sweetie Todd. Yes. Do I even have to make an argument this time?
No, we're gonna argue because I have an argument. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Karen Smith.
Why would
personality
Karen Smith win? Tell me.
carries her so far. Also, the her song "Sexy" went viral on TikTok. Okay, she has the people behind her.
Right, okay.
And singing is at a 10 because every actress that's played her can fully sing. Okay, dancing may be optional, but so is Sweeney Todd. Like, Sweeney Todd has 2 left
Dancing
feet.
may be optional.
It's what did Trixie say about Victoria Beckham? She was like modeling heavy, singing optional. this. Also, I mean, my Karen hits them notes. I don't know about Sweeney Todd and baritone land.
Here's my argument for Sweeney Todd, okay? First of all, he's the demon barber. So, like, if we were gonna go in ways of just, like, battle in general, he'd win. But
right,
also,
fair.
if you listen to... Thank you. Also, if you listen to his songs and the notes that the actor has to be able to hit in order to play him, it is a huge difference. Don't get me wrong, Karen is great and her songs are great, but she doesn't have those like beautiful high belty notes.
Yes, she
does. They have to. No, she doesn't. Not if you have listened to the Ballad of Sweeney Todd.
Same Mean Girls?
Have you listened to the Ballad of Sweeney Todd? Yes. Okay. So low notes, high notes, gotta hit all the notes. Gotta be able to do everything. Yeah, that's there you go. Has to be able to do everything.
I don't know. I'm sticking with my girl Karen Smith. I honestly...
Come on, DJ.
Okay,
DJ,
which way are we doing it? Are we doing it
them side
Broadway,
by side,
or are we doing like street battle, curb stomp?
We're just doing battle in general. I think Sweeney Todd would win.
Fine, whatever.
Yes.
Bye, Karen.
All right, Sweeney Todd stays. All right.
I'm spinning for mine.
Go for it.
Oh God! Oh no! Grisabella from Cats.
I got Beetlejuice.
Oh God! This is rough.
Grisabella versus Beetlejuice. Okay, DJ, go ahead. Tell me why Grisabella would win.
Well, all right. Beetlejuice has a weakness. You literally have to like say his name 3 times.
Yeah.
And Grisabella is just a cat, you know. She was a little down on her luck, but she's still fierce. Okay.
Right.
She keeps her composure. Also, I feel like a cat would win against like Beetlejuice in like an actual fight.
If you say so.
Because, like when I think of demon, I think of, like, The Conjuring, but that's not what Beetlejuice, like, does. He just kind of made some people dance in a dining room, like, all right. You can go
Yes,
now.
okay, but let's think about that. He can manipulate people. He literally has the power to be able to possess people to get them to do what he wants. So, like, he could just possess Grisabella and be like,
But, like, she's a cat, not a person.
So she's well, I was gonna say she's warm-blooded. Oh Lord Almighty. She's still like
a mammal.
Is like, yeah. Thank you. She's still. I can't English.
Are demon rules restricted to mammals?
Well, no, but I think that he'd be able to still control her.
Grisabella does sing better, though.
I could give you that one. I think Grisabella sings better. But
not
in a
sings
battle,
better. Her songs are just.
She has better. Not that the music is written better. That's not what I mean. But
no, yeah.
Based off of, like, if you were to put them side by side, I feel like the music from Cats would be up here versus the music from Beetlejuice. You know what I mean?
I want to say Grisabella wins this one.
You think Grisabella wins?
I really do. Because,
okay.
like...
I'll give you Grisabella. I think, I mean, her songs are great, so yeah, let's do it.
Like, cats could, like, scratch, you know, like, they have sharp claws.
We still haven't figured out if we're going based off of, like,
I think we're doing
battle,
both. I think it's just a matter of... I think
we're doing a mix of the both.
Where it matters
what's happening.
More.
I'll give you Grisabella, because I think Grisabella's music is better than Beetlejuice, so I would do that.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
Okay, so, I'm spinning. Here I go.
Yeah, me too. Oh, no.
Who'd you get?
We got Jenna from Waitress.
And I got Ursula.
Well, that's all today, folks. Come back when you have a valid case.
I can make a valid case for Ursula.
All right, I guess Jenna could beat her with a whisk. Throw a rolling pin at her.
I mean, yeah, but Ursula could, you make a deal with, could basically convince her to make a deal with her, steal her voice. Now she's got no more voice, and then she can't be in a musical anymore.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Ursula's kind of a closed case.
And, like, Ursula has a bunch of tentacles that could literally just, like, swallow her up. So,
yeah,
like...
also, the only case Jenna has is musicality.
Right.
Like, I think the songs from Waitress, it's like our last one. It's like the songs from Waitress and then The Little Mermaid.
But, like, Ursula could take her voice.
I can't fight a losing war.
I'm just telling you.
We're gonna give this one to Ursula.
We're giving it to Ursula.
Alright, bye-bye, Jenna.
Sorry, Jenna.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm spinning again.
Okay, me too.
Give me a good one.
Alright, here we go.
Ooh, okay. I got Anne Boleyn.
I got Lola from Kinky Boots. Okay, go ahead. Tell me why Anne Boleyn would win.
No, you can go first.
I know you're absolutely dying to tell me because
I've gone
adore
first.
her.
I've gone first the past times. You can go.
Okay, fine. Okay, Lola. I mean, let's start with vocals. Okay, in order for you to sing like The Land of Lola or any other song from Kinky Boots, you gotta be able to hit those notes. Also, you gotta be able to dance in those heels, and you gotta be able to, like, still move and stay standing, and, like, the athleticism you have to have in order to play Lola.
Well, like, Todrick Hall did it.
Yeah, but have you seen the dances that you have to do with it?
Yeah, and Todrick Hall still did it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, athleticism. You gotta have a lot of athleticism. But also, like, let's think about everything that Lola has been through in this musical, okay? Like, the persistence and, like, all of that stuff. I think that gives her a really good shot.
Okay, well, let's think of Anne Boleyn got her head cut off. That's a lot to go through. Okay. Anne Boleyn
That's
is
true.
also dancing in heels. The girls have custom LaDuca heels. Okay. Tall. Because Anne Boleyn's typically the shortest one, so she has the highest heels. Does all the actor range. And I would say Anne Boleyn's range in her song is a lot wider than Lola's in Kinky Boots.
I would disagree.
Think of Don't Lose Your Head versus The Land of Lola.
It's not just The Land of Lola, though. It's all of the songs that Lola sings.
No, yeah,
and you
I know,
think about it in that way. You think about it that way, and I know this is gonna get me in trouble and whatever, but for the record, for everybody who is aware, Lola is usually played by a guy. Just saying. So, and I'm saying usually because yes, there is multiple other. You could have a trans actress play, or you could have there's multiple different people who could play her, but traditionally she is played by a guy dressed in drag. Okay, good for everybody.
We have a lot of interviews of AFAB performers and non-binary performers.
We do.
By the way, if
please
you want to
go
hear us
listen
talk
to them.
more about that.
Please understand that I am only saying that just because
in this
is the traditional
way.
In this context, Lola is usually played by a guy dressed in drag. Okay, but let's think about the vocal range of a guy versus the vocal range of a traditional female. But let's think about that and how high the notes for Lola to sing are versus how high the notes are for Anne Boleyn to sing.
I think Anne Boleyn's is still better.
I'm never gonna win against DJ with anybody from 6 because 6 is DJ's favorite. So
I think you're correct in saying that. Oh, you're lucky I didn't put fucking Catherine on here. I would have.
You know what's funny is when
this and this and.
You know what's funny about this? When I told my mom this was what we were doing, she said, "Okay, but is DJ gonna put all of the 6 queens on there because that's just gonna make it boring?"
That's why I only put 1. I was like, I'm giving 1, and it cannot be Samantha Polly.
Okay, because... you know what? I know I'm not gonna win this battle, so fine.
No, but I'm
just thinking about, and also I know that the LaDuca heels, and I understand and everything, but those boots, babe.
They're a 3-inch stiletto. Also, okay, people vogue in higher heels. So
I'm not gonna win.
Doing a jazz square and a kitten heel.
Fine, I'm not gonna win. Just give it to Anne Boleyn.
No, but I don't know if I want Anne Boleyn to win.
Okay. Well, then give it to Lola. I say Lola wins.
Can we stop this one and come back to it?
This is a very long consideration. I think Lola wins.
Because this is our first even match.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're very evenly matched, but I think that Lola edges out just a little bit.
Okay, but Anne has more funny moments.
I think that Lola's persistence and the fact, think about just the entire storyline and everything that goes with it. I really think. Plus, can we just talk about the fact Anne Boleyn already got her head cut off?
That's painful, executed. Makayla.
Yes, but she was executed already. She died already.
Okay,
so I don't understand.
And we have a musical about it.
Do we just give Lola a guillotine and is hey, cut off Anne Boleyn's head?
If you wanted to, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know.
I think Lola wins.
I can't even break down a costuming because the costuming in both shows is good.
Agreed.
Wait, okay, which Lola are we talking about? Are we talking about Billy Porter or Tatra Call or who?
I mean, we have to go to Billy Porter.
Okay, Billy Porter wins.
Thank you.
Because it's Billy Porter's Lola, it wins.
Billy Porter's Lola is iconic. So.
It is very good. Alright, bye-bye, Anne Boleyn. Alright, I'm spinning again.
Alright.
Please give me someone good. Come on. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, who do you have?
I have Velma Kelly.
I have Morticia Addams.
Oh, see, now this is an interesting one because, again, very evenly matched in
Same
different ways.
vibe too.
Yeah.
Like they're both
Ooh.
dark, like jet black hair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know Morticia's songs though.
I honestly think Morticia is one of the most boring characters in the Addams Family, and I'm sorry, I'm standing by that statement.
It's a fair assumption, or not assumption. It's a fair statement.
I mean, like, if you look at it in the musical perspective, okay, I'm just saying, if you look at it in the musical perspective, it's more about the story between, like, Wednesday growing up and, you know, falling in love and having that experience for the first time versus, like, Morticia. She's kind of more like a background character, whereas, like, Chicago is Velma Kelly. Like,
I'm gonna give it to Velma, but, like,
I don't even have to argue.
Yeah, Morticia has a saving grace with her look because, hello, it's Morticia Addams.
But, like, Velma Kelly, I mean, if you were to give Velma Kelly, like, a weapon of some sort,
a knife,
she would take you down. Like, she would take you down.
She did. Bam. She took down a couple people. So, bye-bye, Morticia.
That's what I'm saying. She would take you down.
Rest in peace. I'm spinning again.
Rest in peace. Me too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I have Karen the computer.
I have Elwoods. Yes.
No,
I can make good arguments for Elwoods.
Okay, Karen the computer, right?
Go.
Funny.
Go for it.
Literally intelligent, like the smartest thing on this planet. Capable of executing mass destruction as seen in the SpongeBob musical. Okay?
Right.
Like, Elwoods could never.
Right.
Like, what can she do? Like, she can identify a perm. Anyway.
She got into freaking Harvard Law. She literally made her mind up. She was like, you know what? I am going to go to Harvard Law. And you know why she did it? Because she did it for love. But then she gets there and she's like, you know what? This guy actually really sucks and I don't want him anymore. And I'm going to do this for me because I'm going to be a strong, independent woman. Thank you very much. And then she gets her name on the list for, like, the biggest, like, honor of, like, studying purposes. And in So Much Better, she has the longest held note for a female performer in that song. Just saying.
Okay,
longest
but, like,
held note.
Elwoods is also rich. And life's just easier when you're rich. Karen is, like, she is witty, okay? She's funny.
She may be rich, but did she buy her way onto that list?
Probably.
No. Did she buy her way into, like, let's think about this here. Obviously, yes, like, money gets her some places and gets her, like, whatever. But when she gets to Harvard, that doesn't matter anymore. She's there and she learns and she's able to, you know, take all that information in and able to get to that end goal that she sets for herself after she realizes that this guy is not worth it. And her reasoning changes for why she did this.
Karen realizes that Plankton isn't all that in the end.
Right.
Like, and Karen is, like, hopelessly devoted to this man, okay? And Plankton just blows her off, and she has to come out of the ashes and, like, you know, stop this volcano.
Like, Elle Woods could pour a glass of water onto Karen, and Karen would malfunction, so...
Karen lives underwater, though.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works. How does a computer live underwater? Just saying. This is a loophole in the system.
You need to free your mind. We're thinking of, like, technology of today. But what about the technology in Bikini Bottom?
Right. I still stand by the fact that Elwoods wins.
I feel like Karen would add some spice, though.
I don't care if she adds spice. Elwood wins.
Fine. I will avenge you, Karen. I love you. Okay, I'm spinning again.
Okay, me too.
Ooh, okay, I have a good one.
Okay.
I have
What'd you get?
Jane Doe.
I got Veronica Sawyer right beside her.
I feel like these two are matched evenly song-wise. But
I agree.
Jane Doe can also levitate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have as big of an argument for Veronica because I don't like Heathers. I know everybody's gonna quote me now and this is gonna become a whole thing. I'm sorry, but I don't like Heathers. I like Heathers, the music in Heathers. I don't like the storyline.
I think it's definitely not an acquired taste, but it's not for everyone.
Well, and some people love it because of the movie of it. But for me, I was never into the movie, and I was never into the storyline of the musical.
But the movie is actually hot as garbage.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan. But also I actually could argue in the opposite way that I don't think that Veronica should win because she literally fell in love with a serial killer. So
yeah, I think Jane Doe is gonna take this one.
Yeah.
Because also in her the Ballad of Jane Doe or whatever, she has those really pretty like opera kind of notes. And like yes, Veronica has those big belty gorgeous ones, but I think Jane's is just a little more like whimsical and it's a little more beautiful.
Yes, I agree. And I just don't think
no pun intended
that I could give an argument. I just can't give an argument for Veronica. So yeah, Jane
Doe
wins.
I think all right, finally I win one. Jesus Christ.
I'm really good at arguing, okay?
No, I'm just good at giving it. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Right. Which one is it?
And we're spinning.
Oh, okay, I got Heather.
Okay, you got Heather Chandler?
Please don't tell me you got the fucking plant from fucking... Okay.
No, I got Frankenfurter.
Okay, I was like, I think that's the only one like left.
No, I got Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I like Frankenfurter a lot more than Heather. No, but okay, Heather is powerful, right? And it's not just because she's rich. She is playing like chess with like the social status of the school, right? And you know, at least she doesn't try to kill people. I think.
I mean,
kind of.
Spoiler alert to everybody who hasn't seen Heather's, but she dies. Just saying.
Yeah.
I think for Frankenfurter, like my best argument is like they make the couple who comes in like in a way of like without explaining it in a creepy way, but they like manipulate them into basically becoming like what they want them to become and getting out of their shells and like not really caring about each other anymore and more caring about Frankenfurter. So I think while you argue that Heather has skills of manipulation and is able to use the chess board and the chess game and everything, I also argue that Frankenfurter has the same idea. Plus,
Heather Chandler hits a G5.
That is true.
So
I'll leave it up to you. I don't care with this one. I think either of them
I'm gonna take Heather just because I think her character is a little more solid than Frankenfurter. I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. Don't get me wrong, but like
Frankenfurter has like a really good story sometimes, like in it a little bit, but I also think that again sometimes kind of falls into the background for me.
Yeah. So we're keeping Heather Chandler.
We'll keep Heather Chandler.
Are we down to 2?
I think we're down to 2.
Do we want to keep spinning for that, or do you want to do like a heads or tails stitch?
I think we should do a heads or tails.
Alright, so you can pick who you want, and then you can pick a heads and tails, and if you get it right, you can get that character. If not, it goes to me.
Okay.
So
I like that, actually. That's fun.
Which character do you want?
You know what? I
will flip the coin on camera so no one can say I cheated.
So nobody can say that you cheated. You know what? I'll do Audrey too.
Okay. Wait.
Just because I feel like it's going to be an easy win, so why not?
Okay. Coin flip. Okay, it's but okay, you can't see it. Oh wait, you didn't pick a heads or a tails. Wait, okay.
You didn't ask me. You just did it.
Okay, so pick heads or tails, because I'll flip it again.
I will pick tails.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see if it'll like. Hello?
I can't even see it. I don't even know.
Hello? Okay, that's tails, right? You can see the little bowl.
Yes.
Okay, flip again.
So I go.
Okay, it's tails. So you have Audrey too.
I get Audrey too.
And fuck. I'm gonna put Mrs. Lovett up against that. Okay, so make your argument for Audrey too.
Okay, she's a man-eating plant, and literally could just reach out and eat whoever it is, so that's my argument.
See, but like Miss Lovett could easily just knock the flower pot over, and Audrey too is left just like, like it's. Also,
yeah, but would Miss Lovett get that close to Audrey too?
I honestly think she could, because she is lithe and limber. I think she could.
But like, if she even went towards Audrey too could just,
No, but like Miss Lovett is also good at like.
Or if she's leaning down to like push the pot over, she could just.
Well, she has legs. Kick the pot out.
So. Yeah, and then Audrey 2 bites her legs.
Okay, so you lose a leg, but Audrey 2 then collapses onto the ground, and Mrs. Lovett can do a
okay, but let's think about this. If she uses her legs to kick the pot, right? If she kicks the pot, Audrey 2 falls. Isn't Audrey 2 just gonna fall towards where she's kicking?
Can the plant crawl? I don't think that's how that works.
But it depends on how far she's kicking.
Okay, let's go to musicality, because I think Mrs. Lovett wins.
Okay, that's not fair, though. Man-eating plant.
That doesn't have a lot of songs.
Man-eating plant.
With bad vocals.
So?
Okay.
Once again, man-eating plant.
Okay, literally, we have the cow plant in Sims 2, and a lot of people survive that.
I'm still standing by my statement.
Also, Mrs. Lovett doesn't have to take the plant down. They could be friends, and Mrs. Lovett still wins.
But they're not going to be friends. If they're battling, Audrey 2 is just going to go chompy.
No, what if we take the friendship is magic route, okay, and it's the friends we made along the way?
The friendship is magic route. Yes, this is not how this works. We are in a battle here. This is not how that works. We have not outlined
Audrey 2 wins. Rules at all.
Audrey 2 wins. Audrey 2
But like
wins.
Mrs. Lovett is cunty. Like Mrs. Lovett is literally
dead. I don't care
dead.
if she's
isn't she like already dead?
Again, still don't care if she's cunty or dead.
How can she die and already be dead?
It's not that she would die. She would just get swallowed by the plant.
Well, her leg would grow back like a starfish. I don't know.
No. That's not how that works.
I'm sticking with...
Just admit that you have lost this battle. And
no, heads or tails.
Audrey 2
heads
wins.
Or tails. Heads or tails.
Heads.
Okay. I have the coin flip.
I don't think this is fair. I've already stated the fact man-eating plant.
We are leaving it up to chance. Okay. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, it is tails. So Mrs. Lovett wins.
I feel like Audrey 2 has just been totally unfairly removed from this.
Bye, Audrey 2. Bye.
Comment down below if you think that Audrey 2 should have won that battle, okay? Because tell me why.
Yeah, honestly, we would love to hear what you guys think on any of these. Because, like, these are just our opinions, but these are pretty charged
people.
Opinions. So, okay.
Ridiculous.
I think
I'm
the last
so annoyed.
two that we have are Angelica Schuyler versus the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
Okay,
you get to pick this time.
I am gonna take the Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, heads or tails?
Heads. Oh, you're waiting for me. I thought you had it. Okay, hold on. Coin.
I don't have a flipper.
Flip. It's in Google. Okay. Show the. Sorry, this is like the worst angle ever. Enter. Okay.
Struggles.
Oh, you can actually kind of see it.
What is it?
It's heads.
Okay, I can't see it because it's blurry for me.
Oh,
but
sorry.
I'll trust you.
It is heads, everyone. Okay, so I think the Phantom of the Opera.
That means I get Angelica Schuyler, right?
I think the Phantom of the Opera would win. I feel like they're pretty matched musically, and I think that's fair to say because they are both very vocally demanding roles. Okay.
Okay.
But I think the Phantom of the Opera has that advantage because he can jump around the theater. He crashes the chandelier. Like, Angelica Schuyler doesn't even have a working toilet. Like,
I wouldn't want to get in the way of Angelica Schuyler if you were coming for her family, because if we think about in Hamilton what Angelica says about Hamilton after the whole cheating thing, I would not want to get in the way of her if you're coming for her family. So I feel like if she felt any sort of, like, not fear, that's not what I'm looking for. If she felt any sort
animosity.
of, like, yeah, like, not that, no, like, if she felt that there was any way of harm coming to her or her family, I think she would go full, like, mother figure and just take down whoever it is.
What's she gonna do? Hit me with a butter turner? Like, no.
Butter.
I don't know.
You do know that it was like during the. Okay.
Yeah, no. It's during the war, but during this particular war, their guns are not comparable to modern guns because you could pull the thing out and be fine. And it would
what,
heal.
Does the Phantom have a gun now?
He could. It's that time. But also,
I don't think so.
He has all these things in the theater at his disposal. He could drop a stage lay on you, okay? Like,
right.
What's Angelica gonna do? Beat me with a candlestick? Like, no.
I just think she'd go full mama bear on everything. So
I think the Phantom still wins, though.
And you never want to get in the way of a mama bear.
But you don't want to get in the way of a deformed human living in a giant theater.
Fine, I'll give it to you.
Yay. I think there's like a supernatural something about the Phantom. I mean, he's called the Phantom for a reason.
Right.
So, bye, Angelica. It's nice having you. Go back to churning your butter. Okay.
Oh my god. Hi y'all, Editor Makayla here, just popping in quickly to give you a little bit of an update on what we realized. At some point between the first round and the second round, DJ forgot to eliminate Beetlejuice from the wheel, and he ended up actually making it into the second round without us noticing that he had not been eliminated. So please understand that we are aware that Beetlejuice was not supposed to be in the second round, but he did end up there. So keep listening to see if he makes it further, even though he was eliminated. Wouldn't that be funny if he made it even further based off of the fact he was eliminated in the first round? But you know what? You're going to have to keep listening to find out what actually happens. But I just wanted to pop in, let you know that we are aware that that was who was supposed to be eliminated. I think we say it later in the episode as well, that we didn't know who was supposed to be eliminated, but I have gone back through the footage and have found the imposter. So without further ado, please enjoy the rest of the podcast episode.
Alright, I am spinning mine. Okay, I got Beetlejuice.
I got the Phantom.
Okay.
This is an interesting one.
The Phantom wins for music.
We got Demon versus a Phantom.
More advanced human. I don't know.
Now, here's the thing. I feel like we can argue this one together. Would the Phantom be able to be controlled by Beetlejuice?
I don't know, the Phantom could just wear like earplugs or something.
I agree that music is better in Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you were to look at them side by side,
I kind of want Beetlejuice to win.
Basically has powers that can like manipulate and do things. The Phantom just doesn't. All the Phantom does is make Christine fall in love with him.
Yeah, I think Beetlejuice is gonna take this one.
I agree. Beetlejuice wins.
Yeah. Okay. Going again. I got... And... Okay, Mrs. Lovett. Okay.
I got Heather Chandler. Heather Chandler versus Mrs. Lovett.
I think Mrs. Lovett's gonna win. Because it's a dead girl versus a high schooler.
I know, and I like what you said about the fact that Heather Chandler like uses like the chessboard and like manipulation and all that stuff, but like Mrs. Lovett wouldn't fall for that.
I know, she doesn't have time for that. She's just like, hold on.
She'd be like, eh.
Babes, are you with it or you not? Like, I have time for this. Like, always got the trusty cleaver. I love her so much. That's my twin for real.
Okay, so we're keeping Mrs. Lovett.
Yeah,
right?
I think we're gonna keep Mrs. Lovett. Yeah. We're keeping Mrs. Lovett. Bye, Heather.
We don't even have to make an argument on that one because like.
No, yeah, I feel like it's just like Heather's playing chess and Mrs. Lovett is making moves. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we're spinning again. Please give me someone other than Beetlejuice. Jesus Christ. I got Ursula.
I got Elle Woods.
Yeah, I think Ursula's gonna kind of win this one.
Yeah, I don't think, like, don't get me wrong, Elle Woods is very smart, and we learned that throughout the entire show.
Well, but would she be smart enough to not sign her voice away? Because then she might.
Exactly. And, like, also, like, Sea Witch has, like, tentacles. Like, she could just literally just pick her up and throw her into the ocean. Like, it's...
Well, no, but, like, okay, if Ursula was on land, she goes to, like, her human thing, and then they're pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, I mean, if she goes into Vanessa...
Because Ursula also technically doesn't have her magic when she's...
Yeah, well, and would Elle Woods get in the water with Ursula?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Elle Woods might win this one.
I feel like also, Elle Woods would be smart enough to not get in the water.
I think Elle Woods is going to take this one. I'm sorry, Ursula.
Yeah, I'm going to... You know what? We were so on board with Ursula winning for a second there. And then we were both like, logically, no, doesn't make sense.
I feel like if you're a lawyer, you would be like, I'm signing my voice away for leg. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Elle Woods wouldn't go for that. If she was like a mermaid lawyer. She would be like, can I read
the fine print, please?
Yeah. She'd be like, I'm reading every single fucking thing. So, Ursula, I'm sorry, it's your time to go.
All right.
We have Lola from Kinky Boots.
I got Grisabella from Cats. Again, I don't think this, like, again, I think it's kind of an even match with music-wise, because, you know, but, like, I want to go back to your logic of she's a cat. I liked that logic that you used, that she's a cat and she can just claw.
I mean, but Lola has her little 3-inch stilettos, so she could just be like, bitch.
She could, are you saying like she could step on her? She's not a small cat. She's a big cat.
Not even a cat.
She's not a teeny cat.
It's a human with whiskers.
She's a human dressed as a cat. Like, come on.
Oh, I don't know. This one's rough. I don't think there's a winner here.
I don't know. I think we need to flip a coin. I'm not sure. I think I'd go with Grisabella.
No, I'm gonna give it to Lola for costuming, because the costuming...
So then we have to flip a coin, because I'm sticking with Grisabella.
You really like Grisabella's costume that much?
Oh no, I'm not going on costume, I'm going on the fact
No, so let's look at it from costume. Let's look at it from that way.
Why are we going on costume? That wasn't part of our
No, but it's an aspect of it. Okay, you want to go on dancing? Lola twirls and swirls, and Grisabella stands there.
Did you see the dancing in Cats?
I wish I could unsee the dancing in Cats.
Fine. We'll go off of dancing. However, if we were going to go off of songs, I mean, Memory is one of the best songs in a musical, so...
That's a bold take.
What, you don't like Memory?
I don't... No, I like it. I just don't think it's one of the best pieces in
Oh, it's iconic. It's an iconic song.
Whatever Lola was saying and Grisabella lost. Okay, I'm spinning the wheel. Spinning for days. Okay, I got Jane Doe. Memory all alone.
I think we only have one left, don't we?
What?
No, we have 2 left. We ended up with 11. How did we end up with 11?
That's what I was saying.
Who doesn't belong?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, who got...
We can't remember. We can't remember who we've done. Who we haven't.
Was it Elle Woods?
I feel like Elle Woods won hers though. Who was she versus?
You're gonna realize what happened in editing, and then you're gonna text me and be like, "Oh,
and then I'm gonna be like, oh, you know what? I feel like whoever doesn't get picked on my spin, I'm gonna keep spinning until I land on one of the 2. Whichever one I don't land on is eliminated automatically.
Wait, what are the 2?
It's where am I? Velma Kelly and Sweeney Todd.
Okay. Ooh, okay, those are big players. So, alright.
Let's see. Luck of the spin. You ready?
Yeah.
Velma Kelly.
So Velma Kelly versus Jane Doe. Okay, so Sweeney Todd is out.
Sweeney Todd's out.
So Velma Kelly versus Jane Doe. Jane Doe is a demon.
Jane Doe is a demon, but Velma Kelly.
Okay, but like it's like demon versus a human. We've had this.
But like, do you think that that Velma Kelly would not be smart enough to be able to figure out how to get rid of a demon?
But like, it's not like Jane Doe follows like the Catholic rule.
Okay, let's go off of music then.
They're pretty evenly matched.
Okay, well, dancing then.
Jane Doe levitates and twirls through the air. Jane Doe sings upside down while flipping.
But like dancing skills.
Yeah, no, Jane Doe's also in the back when the girl sings Father Mucking Hero, and they're like doing routines.
I can't make an argument because unlike a lot of people, I have not seen Ride the Cyclone, so couldn't help you.
I mean, but okay, but their dancing's kind of even too.
I think that Velma Kelly is badass, so.
I think she's badass too. You know what? Okay, I'll give that one to you. Because Jane Doe is kind of a little...
out there?
Not weird of a character. Not out there, because it's like, it's very possible. And like Jane Doe is a character that reoccurs in like everything since the beginning of time. But like, I'll give that one to you because Velma Kelly is more solid.
Thank you.
I honestly was not expecting this top 6.
I was not either. Okay.
Wait.
Are you ready?
No, I still have Sweeney Todd. I have to take him out. Oopsies.
Oh, you gotta take Sweeney Todd off, and then you gotta put. Wait, who are we missing then?
Oh shit, we fucked it up. No, it's okay. If I still works.
What did we do? So we just realized that we actually now only have 5. I think we should have started with a different number. We messed up. That was our bad. But we only have 5. So in order to make it fair, DJ is going to spin, and whichever one it lands on is automatically eliminated. And we're just going to leave it at that.
Yeah. So, okay, just to let you guys know, we have Mrs. Lovett, Lola, Velma Kelly, Elle Woods, and Beetlejuice. So,
yep.
Okay. I'm sorry, my dear. Elle Woods did not make it.
Damn.
Rest in peace.
That's okay. I feel like there were people who could have beat her in this one anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so now our 4 are Lola, Velma, Beetlejuice, and Mrs. Lovett. So I'm gonna spin.
Right. You do. Here we go.
I got Beetlejuice.
So did I.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm changing
we gotta spin again.
Oh, okay.
No,
right.
We gotta spin again. If we both land on the same one, we gotta spin again.
Alright, fair. Alright, I have Velma Kelly.
Okay. I got Mrs. Lovett.
This one's tough.
Oh, that's a hard one. I still think Velma Kelly would... Like, I honestly think
we
that
end up
she's
arguing for the other
such...
person's thing a lot.
I know, because you're going to argue for Mrs. Lovett, aren't you?
I'm thinking of one. I want to hear what you have to say.
Well, so I think with Velma Kelly, I mean, you have to think about, like, the time that it was set in and, like, how much of a badass she is for it being set in that time and how far ahead of her time she is because of it. And, like you said before, like, she is a badass. She does, like, you know, like, kill people and, like...
No, you said badass.
You give her a weapon and she will take it out. So I'm still going to argue that Velma Kelly is stronger.
But if we want to do time period, Mrs. Lovett is, like, Victorian era with, like, cholera and polio and scarlet fever. And, like, she's still, you know, running her shop, you know, keeping the economy stimulated.
Right. I don't see how this wins a battle, but
no,
yes.
because Mrs. Lovett has, like, grit. And, like, Velma Kelly is very, like, glamour. Bob. And Mrs. Lovett is, like, I've been on the streets of London since I was 4.
Glamour, Bob, murder. That's what Velma
Mrs.
Kelly
Lovett is, like, demon, matted hair, murder.
But, like... It's called Sweeney Todd.
But, like, Mrs. Lovett is more known than Sweeney Todd. And I think... Oh, shit, I'm arguing for the other side. Fuck. Oops.
What were you going to say,
Who
DJ?
am I arguing for? I'm arguing for Velma.
You're supposed to be arguing for Velma, but I already argued for Velma. We swapped.
Okay, this one I'm actually gonna do a coin flip. Heads or tails?
Okay. Let's go tails.
Okay, Makayla is Mrs. Lovett, and I am Velma Kelly. Okay.
Even though we argued for opposite sides.
You know, it landed on tails.
Alright, Mrs. Lovett stays.
Oh wait, and Velma Kelly goes. Okay, you. Okay.
Even though I argued for Velma Kelly,
I know.
so really it should be my choice. So I should choose Velma Kelly.
All right, we're down to 3. Lola,
That's so annoying.
Mrs. Lovett, and Beetlejuice.
Whatever.
Oh God, if Beetlejuice went, no. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, I got Beetlejuice.
I got Lola.
I don't know how to argue this one. For me, I'd rather keep Lola than Beetlejuice.
But that's not what you're arguing. You have to argue why.
We should keep Beetlejuice because Alex Brightman.
We do love Alex Brightman.
We do
in this house. I think that we should keep Lola because
I agree. Let's keep Lola. Bye, Beetlejuice.
I didn't even have to argue.
I concur.
That's not fair. You concur? You didn't even let me finish my argument.
I don't need one.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, bye, Beetlejuice.
Okay, that means that we are down to 2, right?
Lola and Mrs. Lovett. Shocker, I got Mrs. Lovett. Okay.
And I did on Lola.
I think Mrs. Lovett should win because of her trials and tribulations and her grit. Like I said, her songs are inherently better than Lola's.
I disagree.
I just think Mrs. Lovett is just better overall, including like.
Can I argue why I think Lola should win?
Go ahead.
I think Lola should win it because if you look at the story of Kinky Boots and you look at what it represents and just the whole thing as a whole and what the character of Lola represents to so many people, and just like people got to like that musical allowed people to be able to see like themselves in a show. And I think that is just like so cool, and having representation for, you know, like the LGBTQ AI plus community in there. I mean, we got to argue that too. That is also in there too. And we are So Not Straight podcast. So I'm going to argue that the representation for the LGBTQ community is insane and important, and you know, just seeing that whole thing come together. And also the finale number where everybody comes out in like the little boots because Lola was the representation, and then they were all like, let's be like Lola. They all come out in the boots. Just saying.
See, I think
Lola
that's great. But
Lola
like,
should win for the representation.
No,
DJ,
but like,
come
if you want representation,
what is our podcast name, DJ?
Go
what
watch
is
an
our
episode
podcast
of like Canada's Drag Race.
DJ!
Like, that sounds really bad. But
what is our podcast name, DJ?
We Are So Straight.
No, that is not our podcast name. I don't know what podcast that is, but I want out.
No, but I think it's like, you can't argue the representation against not
yes, I
representation.
can.
No, because it's like written that way.
Yeah, but they again, think about the things that Lola has to overcome in the whole entire like, storyline.
If we're overcoming things, like Sweeney Todd also has that storyline of overcoming. A lot of musicals, like, you know.
LGBTQ representation.
But like, you can't knock Sweeney Todd for not having that, because that's just not the story of Sweeney Todd.
I inherently think that Lola wins.
No, I think that Mrs. Lovett is more badass. And Dama Kelly stayed in for being badass for a long time.
Yes, because she was.
Yeah, and so is Mrs. Lovett.
And you don't think Lola is?
No, I just think Mrs. Lovett is doing like cartwheels.
Lola
and
could literally take her stiletto boot and just whack you in the face.
Well, Mrs. Lovett is wearing woodblock heels and also could whack you in the face, bitch.
I'm sticking with it. Lola
no,
wins.
I think Mrs. Lovett wins.
Lola wins.
Because, like, Mrs. Lovett is splitting and sliding down garbage chutes.
DJ, love wins.
But Mrs. Lovett is, like, surviving in 1800s England.
But DJ, love wins.
Don't care that love wins. You can't, like...
I disown you. You are no longer my sibling.
It's in this scenario. Right opinion, wrong scenario. It's just like you can't knock Sweeney Todd for not having LGBTQ representation.
Well, like, this, okay, I'm gonna get knocked for this. Here we go again. I sometimes find Sweeney Todd kind of boring.
It's just you.
What, you don't like Kinky Boots?
No, I do like Kinky Boots, but I'm like, I'm gonna go to my local club and tip my queens if I want to see a drag show. I'm not going to Broadway to see, like, it's drag is so much more.
I feel like we're not
mainstream
going
now.
to agree, so I feel like we need to go based off of the musical, because I feel like we're not going to
The
agree based
musical
off
entirely,
character.
I'm gonna give it to Sweeney Todd.
See, and then the musical
If
entirely, I'm going to give it to
If we are
Kinky
going
Boots.
entire musical, which includes everything, costuming, stage set design, backup dancers, vocals, everything, I'm going to give it to Sweeney Todd. They have a huge ass set. So the choreography is so good, and I think it really nails the theme and that darkness and that moodiness.
See, and then on the other hand, I feel like the way that Kinky Boots is put together and the use of performers and not having to have large amounts of performers gives them the upper hand.
What if we let our followers decide?
I'm okay with that.
I am also okay with that. So, what I think we should do is we should put a poll on our Instagram, probably. We should vote for it and then let other people vote for it.
I like it. Let's do it.
And then if we have the poll results before and Makayla can edit it in, we'll put a clip or probably just a voice memo being like whoever won.
No, I think we'll let them know who won at the next episode, because I'm gonna put it up
good
after.
idea. Listen to the next episode and we will let you know who won.
So for everybody's information, just so you know, we are down to 2. We have Lola from Kinky Boots and Miss Levitt from Sweeney Todd. So what you need to do.
My PC, I moved my mouse and it opened like the news tab of Windows, and I was like, what are we doing?
Oh, love that. Okay, so yeah. So we have Lola from Kinky Boots and Miss Levitt from Sweeney Todd. So we're going to put a poll up on our Instagram, which if you are not following us on Instagram, follow us. It is We Are So Not Straight Pod, and that is where you can find all of this. And go into our story. You will see a poll that is going to say which one do you think would win in a fight. And then we're going to let you guys help us decide, and we will give you all the information and the answer. Not the answer. That's not it. The results. There we go. We'll give you the results in next podcast. So in 2 weeks. So go there and vote. Go vote.
With that being said, that was a really fun episode. I honestly love that. I love being able to argue, but it's like fun and like lighthearted. Like,
I definitely think we should do this again with like other things. Like we could do like fast food restaurants. That'd be fun. Or we could do, you know, if we wanted to stick with the Broadway stuff, we could just do Broadway shows in general. But there's also a lot more Broadway characters as well. So if there is a Broadway character or a Broadway show that you would like to see in one of these types of videos, leave it down below. Let us know, because we will be taking your suggestions and putting them in our next battle.
We should do like a ranking. Have you ever seen that? It's like ranking every blah blah blah.
Oh, like the ranking that they do on the Try Guys?
Yes. But like we can do it in like Tier Maker.
You're wrong. I'm right. Shut up.
Yeah. I know. I love
that's
Eugene.
That's what Eugene says. We love the Try Guys here. Just saying.
So with that being said, I think that brings us to the end of our episode. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did. It was really fun doing this. That's all we have for you. So find out the results next week, and we will.
Oh, wait, DJ.
Yeah, Makayla.
You forgot to tell everybody about our socials.
Do you want to tell them?
Sure. So our Instagram is We Are So Not Straight Pod. Our TikTok is also We Are So Not Straight Pod. We don't use Twitter, so don't go find us there. We are on there, but just we don't use it. So just don't go find us there. If you are not seeing our beautiful faces right now and are only hearing the audio, go check out the video version of the podcast on our YouTube channel, which is We Are So Not Straight Podcast. That's where you'll find all of our videos from season 1, season 2, season 3, and now season 4. All of them are on there with our beautiful faces. So you can see us and, watch us use our gestures and talk, I guess. And if you could like and subscribe on our channel, comment on our channel. We love responding to the comments. So if it's a nice comment, you'll get a comment from me. If it's a not so nice comment, you'll get a comment from DJ. So, so yeah, just go on there, get our engagement up. We actually did really well on the YouTube video last podcast, so we would really appreciate if you guys could keep that up. Please keep watching, please keep sharing. We really appreciate it. We want to get our podcast out there to as many people as possible because we just want to spread some cheer and happiness in the world. So please do that. Yeah, that is We Are So Not Straight podcast, just in case you forgot. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, fits of rage, or suggestions, you can email us at wearesonotstraight@gmail.com. All this information will be down in the description box below. Okay, I think that's about it. So DJ, you can finish the outro.
Alrighty, well, like we said before, check back here for the results of the poll, which will be on our Instagram. Please go vote in that because Makayla and I can argue forever. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your time zone, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.
Mwah. Bye.